Ja päivien päivää olisi tarkoituksena ottaa pieni otanta LA Noirea. Ja tarkistetaan taas, että tänne jotain on menossa. Niin ei tarvitsisi sitten jälkikäteen sitä lähettää uudelleen. 2 sekuntia kun löydän. Se ei heti näytä sitä tuolla sisältösivulla. Siinä on joku semmonen delay. Halo. Joo, tää sieltä ruppee melinää kuulumaan. Semmottiin. Sijoitetaan vaan... mikä tämä peli on? LA Noire. Semmonen pieni otanta tähän maanantai-päivään. Ja Sä en tiedä toimiko chatti. Lol. On se täällä näkyvissä kyllä, mutta eipä siitä tiedä toimiiko sekään. Kamera voi varmaan muteettaa disuploada, kun mä niin skuffedin näköinen viikonloppureissun jäljiltä, niin stoinks? LA Noire. Tää varmaan toi ksatti pitää varmaan varmaan ottaa täältä näin. Ei tuolta vaan täältä. No niin. Heti rupesi näkymään. Toivottavasti äänentasot on kohtalaiset. Mikrofoni on tuossa potkittavalla etäisyydellä. Ei sit muuta kuin let's go. Kattelen tässä äänentaso pikkasen ehkä on kovalla. Plus ehkä hieman on niinku kovat korvaankin nämä äänet. Lasketaan tuolta ihan tuon verti. Ja sit me mennään.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality.
Tässä pelissä on kyllä tunnelma kohdallaan alusta lähtien.
Every man can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors.
Tämähän oli tämä Brendan McNamara, joka tämä vähän niinku ohjasi tämän pelin. Sehän oli ilmeisesti aikamoinen ihmishirviö. Tai aikamoisessa crunchissa tämä peli kai sitten tehtiin. Mutta täytyy myöntää, että mielestäni ihan onnistunut peli siitä tuli. Vaikka on tässä ongelmiakin tässä pelissä, niin siis sitä sanon. Kaikki side content muun muassa on todella vähäistä.
A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers.
Hyvät kutskenet on.
A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, Or maybe even the watch command. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
OK 313 on
Here
route.
we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
Sireenit
Beam
päällä.
of sunshine himself.
Mulla on tässä käytössä tämmönen 60 FPS-modi. Katsotaan miten hyvin tää toimii. Kaatuu varmaan todella monta kertaa. Mutta näin se meidän poliisiura
Floyd
alkoi.
Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Ottaa huomioon, että tää on 10-12 vuotta vanha peli
This
tässä
is a
vaiheessa, niin
fist hump. Just going through the motions.
täytyy myöntää, että
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
ihme
All right, have it
3D
your way. We'll
skannatut.
search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out.
3D
Two heads are
skannatut
always better than one.
ei jäänyt. 3D skannatut kasvoanimaatit on ihan legit. Tää eka keissi on tullut kyllä pelattua niin monta kertaa, että varmaan menee ihan ulkomuistista. Kaljapullaa. Sillä on
Look at
tuskin
this
mitään
jump.
tekemistä minkään kanssa. Jokaista näistä keisseistä täältä löytyy tämmönen sanomalehti paperi, joka aktivoi tämmöisen lisäkutskeneen, joka kertoo tavallaan taustatarinaa, mitä siellä kaupungissa tapahtuu. Ja tavallaan mitä pelin ehkä jopa pahiksetkin niin tekevät sillä välin, kun Coleb Helps kaivelee roskiksi.
Well, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery.
Mind.
Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful
Give me
tools
drugs,
in the
doctor.
right hands, Sheriff.
I need some drugs.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine. So far away.
Hyvät ilmeet oli tässä äsken.
It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has
Voidaan pitää
patients
suuni kiinni näiden
that hope to cure.
kutskeneen aikana.
Smooth the path to death.
Täytyy myöntää, että jollain näistä näyttelijöistä niin ne tavallaan tajusivat varmaan paremmin, miten ihme 3D-skannausta on käyttävä. Jotkut vaan tuijottaa niinku suoraan eteenpäin. Ja siinä on yhä todella semmonen uncanny fiilis. Ne on niinku semmosia hyvin kuolleita silti. Mutta sitten taas jotkut näyttelijät, niin ne vähän heiluttaa koko ajan silmiä ja päätään, kun ne on niitä repliikkejä tallentaneet. Ja mun mielestä ne toimii oikein hyvin. Jännittävästi jopa tuntuu, että ehkä tää päähahmo tyyppi niin varmaan keksi se jotenkin ehkä jopa parhaiten. Tai sitten sitä vaan ohjattiin kaikista eniten, että hei, varmaan kannattaisi tehdä näin.
Phelps, anything?
Eli jäänyt. Me ollaan striipivetossa. Tässä pelissä on semmonen juttu, että tässä pitää kerätä, tai voi kerätä niinku autoja, missä
I tell you I'm jinxed.
Missä
I
on
always get landed with this crap.
että 100% completion vaatii, että on ajanut kaikkia ajoneuvoja. Aha. Kuulitteko tuon? Din, din, din.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Enää nyt stressaa siellä. Lakkaa hitsaamasta, relaa saatana. Tässä on varmaan joku murha ehkä tapahtunut.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Once you're gone, you're gone. Ase on ylhäällä.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Onkohan tuo reisattu? Ei taida on.
The gun's up on the roof, right?
Joo.
So we need to find a way up.
Joo. Nää stressaa.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Two bullets.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Investigate the gun store, let's fucking go. Täällä soi tämmönen jatsi taustalla, niin se on semmonen investigation musiikki. Se mun mielestä pitäisi loppua silloin, kun kaikki detailsit on löydetty täältä, mutta mä en tiedä mitä mä missaan, mutta
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
en varmaan
I'd rather
mikään
get through the day
tärkeä.
without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Let's go! Sinä saat ajaa. I said, sinä
Take
saat
the
ajaa.
next right.
Aja sinä vaan. You can drive. Yes. Yes.
You know the way.
No.
You can drive.
Pikkasen nopeammin pääsee. Tämä speedrun taktiikka.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it.
Olipa hauska
You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Always happy to help the LMP.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Let's see now. 20. Onko se tuo?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Mä sanoin tämän jo.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga-din.
Siellä saat yhä ajaa kyllä, koska tämä on nopeampaa niin.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Joo. Cola King. Hey there, you with the trash in your hand. Cooperative.
She wants a
Tämähän on siis hauska, siinä oli ensimmäinen tommonen din din ääni, mutta siis tätähän voi tutkia tätä kaupunkia ihan niin paljon kuin haluaa, että siitä vaan. Ihan hirveästi siellä ei ole mitään ihmeellistä, koska sen verran oli tämä L.A. Noiren Production Rushhead, että mitään semmoista kummosta sivuaktiviteettia sieltä ei löydä, valitettavasti.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That was a very bad move.
Now you are fucked. I was a marine boxer, you motherfucker. I'm gonna fuck you up. There you go, you bitch.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Pull the trigger, Ralph. You know you want to. Pull the trigger. What are you doing, Ralph? Please put him out of his misery. What the fuck are you doing, man? Ihan pikkasen näköjään. En ole vielä näössä pois. Ei. Ihan pikkasen rajautuu pois tuosta minun stream capturesta näköjään. Frank Grier, Sommers, Kaplan. Nämä eivät ole tuttuja nimiä. Floyd
List of
Rose.
names in a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
You're right. Let's do that. I was going
Officer
out
Phelps,
of my
that's 1247.
asshole. Joo, semmonen oli eka tutoriaali. Tässä olisiko tässä 4 tutoriaalia. Yhdessä ammutaan ja yhdessä ajetaan takaa. Ja mä en muista mitä sitä yhdessä tehtiin. Sitten alkaa vasta varsinainen peli.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll
No.
break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso. Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS?
Let me see your
OCS
face.
is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
That's right. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my sight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville.
Or a bullet to the head.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Let's go! Tää jotenkin omituinen. Tässä on tää kamera on mun mielestä turhan lähellä tätä ajoneuvoa. Se saisi olla pikkasen kauempana tai sitten vetää vaan first person. Let's fucking go! Oho, aika kovia roistoja kun avaavat suoraan tulen poliiseja kun.
Can't hit him from this.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
I saw your head over there, motherfucker. Heavy artillery niinku haulikolla satana naamaan.
That's it?
Mielenkä nouset.
I think we got him, Cole. Should be all clear.
Se oli semmonen keissi se.
Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Tässä esitellään periaatteessa pelin toinen päähahmo. Hänellä pelataan muistaakseni 2 tehtävää vai 1 tehtävä myöhemmin.
Cole Phelps and Jack
en nyt spoilaa sen enempää, mutta tämä päähenkilö Cole Phelps ja sitten tämä Jack Kelso, niin heillä on tämmöistä yhteistä historiaa ja joutuvat sitten kuitenkin ehkä paiskaamaan kättä myöhemmin tässä pelin aikana.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
Loose Powells. Juoksukisa tuli tästäkin. Stop in the name of love and order.
Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
Ammu satana.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Ammu nyt.
Jesus,
Yes.
John, watch your fire!
You
don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now!
Tuossa haulikko mukana, niin tehdään tällekin muutama reikä lisää päähän.
Stay the hell away from me!
Tässä oli muistaakseni tämmönen, että pysähtyy kohta ja odottaa, että se pääsee potkaisemaan. Mutta minäpä olen siihen ansaan langennut tarpeeksi monta kertaa. Hehe. You fucking dickwad.
I've done my time.
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers.
I don't wanna go back.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Pysähdys saatanan kyrvän syylä. Jalkoihin sattuu hirveet rakot, uudet kengät menossa ja tässä tulos saatanan kurpa.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Tuo kelso se haulikko, virkonaa niidit. Heitä se alas täältä, heitä se alas! Fuck.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's
En tiedä
got a hole in
huomaatteko,
his
mutta
life
tuo
for an asshole like you.
tappeluminipeli on
You make it up
kohtalaisen
to him in
helppo.
10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole.
Kiitos,
Run track in
kiitos.
high school?
No, but I ran away from yap bullets in the war.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8.
Jack Kelso,
Franklin,
you suck
7.
ass.
Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Oh. Rehtori on vihainen. Bayer Bevare.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Gunshots heard in a bright daylight, what the fuck?
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Homicide dick. No, tutkitaan nyt ruumis ekana.
Street. I've seen everything.
Loisti joku pulletti tuolla maassa. Näitä kuolleita ruumiita saa tässä pelissä kyllä pyöritellä ja tutkia ihan riittävästi, mutta toisaalta mikäs sen mukavampaa, kun nämä ei tietty... No joo, en puhuta mistään enempää, mutta joka tapauksessa niin nyt opitaan tällainen, ehkä tällainen tämä pelin pääasia, eli kaikkien asioiden tonkiminen ja tutkiminen ja pieniin yksityiskohtiin huomion kiinnittäminen.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Ai niin. Siinä oli muistaakseni koko ruumis. Täällä loisti tää joku pulletti. Bullet casingit.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Oliko näin, että ase oli tää? Ulkomuistista lähtee suuri osa asioista. Eihän täällä joku tämmönen mutka ole.
Yes, it's a dead person.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Otetaan se.
Don't you people have anything better?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
No joo. Minähän mielelläni kuule Mimmien kanssa juttelen ja tätä ei saisi kontaminoida. Ai anteeksi. Anteeksi, luulin sua anteeksi. Nyt kun on kengät veressä, niin voimme mennä jututtamaan tätä Mimmiä tänne. Mikä tämä on? Tämä on kirja.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name?
Nicholas? Ah, yeah.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Se on sun Nick Cage. Ei se kyllä näyttänyt yhtään Nick Cageiltä, ettei nyt sen puolen. Kyllä. Osaamme pelata jo tätä peliä, kiitosta vaan tästä tutoriaalista. Ei saa liikuttaa, ei pitänyt lukea tuota yläkulman tekstiä, että tehkää näin.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots.
You need to judge whether they are not telling the truth. Täytyy myöntää, että tää on ihan siis jännä mekaniikka tämä, että näitä pitää tälleen katsoa, että miten he reagoivat, mutta yleensä se on turhankin selvää joskus, kun jotkut noista näyttelee sitä silleen, no, juuri tuolleen.
You know what happened and why.
Ymmärrän, että varmaan niinku gameplay mielessä pitää olla aika selkeää, mutta ehkä joku hienovaraisuus olisi tehnyt ihan hyvää jollekin hahmolle. Layaway voucher muistaakseni oli tähän oikeaan. Ihan tuo vielä tutoriaali soikin tuossa.
You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Aina kysytään sitten vain seuraavaa kysymystä.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Olen dopedful. Pyörittelee liikaa silmiään ja päätään. Press 2 to call down.
Angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Saksassa oli semmonen ukko kanssa, joka puhui tuohon tyyliin.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Nämä yksityiskohdat tässä näyttelysuorituksessa, tämä on selkeästi totta. Hän on selkeästi puhunut totta.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Give me your phone number for home studies.
3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Uskomaton gold digger koko manni. Sitä mä nyt mietin, että oliko täällä vielä tuo newspaper. Ei täällä välttämättä ollut. Olisiko täällä kadulla jossain?
We have the murder weapon.
And the murder. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
You all seem to be standing around. How dare you? Mennään sen Eagolsons kuunnustoren kautta ensin. Tuskin se murhaaja nyt mihinkä häviää sillä väni. Onkohan tämä yhtä yhteistyökykyinen kuin se edellinen ukka?
What can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 0113.
Joudunko me jotain litkeriä taas tutkimaan?
Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Semmonen mies oli se. Onko täällä Neves Papersia täällä mestoon? Täällä on Kun Range, joka on helvetin pimeä, eihän täällä näe eteensäkään. Ei ole Neves Papersia, ehkä sitä ei ole kellään. Hello.
Don't know what else I can tell you, officer. Gun wasn't one of mine.
Haista paska
Ain't no
sitten.
market here for those goofy
Haista paska
looking
sitten.
brownies.
Hiljaa. Shut your face. Sitten mennään
You can drive.
sinne Jevelrystoreen, jossa se epäilty mahdollisesti on. Ja sinä saat ajaa, koska speedrun taktiikat. Jaha.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
He's lying! He's lying!
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Oma työntekijä sanoo, että hurry officer. Hyvä meininki.
Kalu, get back here!
Pysähys, saatanan kyrpä!
Look at a bowl of that chili.
Sounds dangerous.
Voisin koittaa ampua warning shottia, mutta
Too late, Kalu!
me ehkä ampua. Ehkä me vaan juostaan tää kiinni. Ehkä nyt.
Stop or I will shoot!
Jossain siellä se tuli ammutuksi siellä puskan takana.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Yeah.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from.
Sending heathens back to the hell where
Curious
they
as to
came
whether
from.
you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Paha ukko.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Review evidence. Sitähän löytäisi, voidaan aina kurkata, mitä hän tekee. Uskomaton jätkä.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Onko käyttää intuitiota? Onko mä ikinä käyttänyt intuitiota? Remove an answer.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject.
Religious motive.
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing-leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu. I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
You are going to the electric chair.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Hurrah, hurrah, we made it, we fucking made it. Ja hei, meidän on tutoriaali completed. Nyt alkaa sitten itse varsinainen peli tästä. Pääsemme ensimmäisenä, oliko se sinne, mikä perkele se on se nimeltään se saatanan paikka, se perkele. Traffickiin päästään ensimmäisenä ihmettelemään, että kun joku jäi auton alle ja miksi. Ja sitten sen jälkeen, no katsotaan, eka kutsken. Mä katkaisen striimin tähän, ettei tule liian pitkää klippiä taas, mutta katsotaan mitä täältä nyt lupaakaan. Tuolla on tuo. Tässä on rappuset.
Here's your new desk, kid.
Tässä on
You're on
pöytäsi.
traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping.
Peter Burr.
Central Division, welcome
Tää
for
on ihan
Detective
pilpurin
Cole
näköinen mies.
Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps. Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received
I
the
like this
Silver
place
Star
already.
during the war.
Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with one case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Come on, Phelps. Hän oli ihan musertunut, kun hän joutui töihin. Häntähän pystyy koittaa jututtaa näitä tyyppejä, näillä jotain...
Advice?
The PE Freight Depot, Phelps.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
Jep. Tää ei aina mitään, niinku että kun välillä näille voi puhua, niin ne joskus jotain
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they?
möläyttää
I
jotain.
was on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes. What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Vittu. Tämä mies tässä, joka vieressä seison, niin tuo näyttelijä on se, joka oli tuossa Mass Effectissä Karrusta näytteli. Joku, mikähän Brandon Keenen se nyt oli nimeltään. Mass Effect-fanina. Tiedän tällaisia yksityiskohtia. Joo, tässä voisi olla hyvä kohta lopettaa tämä striimi. Noireakin jatketaan. Luultavasti videoiden muodossakin myös. Katsotaan, nyt riippuu vähän miten tässä kerkiää asioita tekemään. Monster Hunterikin jatkuu vielä. Don't worry about that. Ja kiitos kaikille. Tässä oli Noirea nyt ensimmäinen otanta, päästiin tutorialin läpi ja eiköhän tässä tälleen kase kerrallaan näitä nyt mennä eteenpäin, joten kiitosta paikalla olleille.